1:41 left to play here in the third. There's the dish to Holiday. Jennings with the steal. The pull-up. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Holiday with it. Working on Nicholson. The three ball. And the Bulls get it back. Another shot. And the rejection by Smith. Kicks it to Nicholson. He feeds it to Watson. The tray. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Brooks kicks it to Noah. Out to the right wing. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Holiday.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Payton comes in for Brandon Jennings. Dishes to Nicholson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bulls trail by 9. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And finished off by Noah.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Nicholson's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Here are the Magic now. To the inside. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. From deep, Rose. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Magic lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. So for Chicago right now, Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. And it's Rose in at the 1. Gibson. Vucevic with the block. Gordon against Gasol. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Oladipo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Fournier, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 7.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Right wing. It's stolen by Dunleavy.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit.
Here's Oladipo. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rose.
Well, I tell you what, after turning the ball over so much in the first half, guys, he's really settled down nicely since and doesn't have any turnover since the break.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Dunleavy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The feet to Oladipo. Payton outside. Puts up a three. But they recover it. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree. And, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago and never really got back on track.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
Oladipo against Butler. Pass to Payton. To the right side. 4 on the clock. The shot's good from Fournier.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And boy, if he does, you're talking about a guy who could become a perennial all-star.
That's checked in for Vucevic. Bulls trail by 8. And it's Rose penetrating. Good D by Payton.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Pau Gasol. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, three-point, free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence. Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. 22 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Rose hits them both.
And talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also, his pregame film studies, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all that showed up for him big time last season.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
It's Oladipo on the wing. They double him with Butler. The shot from 20 feet away. Not gonna go as it bounces high off the rim.
And, you know, back to Oladipo. We always talk about 5-star phenoms coming out of high school. He was just a 3-star guy. He's had to work for everything he's gotten, and I think that served him well. He's got a hunger and drive that you can't manufacture.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Oladipo hits them both.
And once again, last season, the Magic were near the bottom of the East. Only 15 wins for them against the rest of that conference.
And the Magic have been a bit of a doormat for the East the last few seasons, it seems, Clark.
Well, we'll put some numbers on that for you, partner.
Yep.
They've finished in the bottom 3 each of the last 3 seasons. The plan is to collect talent, and they've done that, but it hasn't gelled or matured to the point of being consistent yet.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And it's blocked by Gordon. And they get it back. Rose against Payton. Rose passes to Gibson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. The 3. But they get it back. They get the rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Aaron Gordon just has not slowed down. 8 rebounds, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Bulls trail by 10. And the wide open shot from Rose. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Oladipo, here we go. That one goes. Count it. Oladipo's got 24.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Butler from outside. The pass to Dunleavy. Launches a 3, and the shot is good.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes, but finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defense...
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
18 feet out. And right through it goes. 26 points for Victor Oladipo.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Butler dishes to Noah. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pau Gasol is checked in for Chicago. Nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Tries it from 19. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Rose outside. It's off. And so it's Orlando winning this one.